Shockwaves have hit American track and field. Just days before one of the biggest domestic competitions of the year, Olympic medalists and world champions are suddenly pulling out of the USATF Championships. Among the biggest names? Sprint superstar Sha'Carri Richardson. Fans were expecting thrilling head-to-head battles, but now those blockbuster races may never happen. So why are some of the biggest stars stepping away? Are these injuries strategic decisions, or something even bigger ahead of the World Championships? Stay with us as we break down everything you need to know. The 2026 USATF Outdoor Championships were expected to feature one of the strongest fields in recent American track and field history. With national titles on the line and the road to the World Championships underway, excitement had been building for months. But just before the competition began, fans were met with surprising news. Several of America's biggest stars, including Sha'Carri Richardson and other reigning world champions, were no longer listed to compete in certain championship events. The unexpected withdrawals immediately sparked questions across social media. Fans wanted answers. What happened? And why would elite athletes skip one of the country's most prestigious meets? For Sha'Carri Richardson, the decision came as a surprise to many supporters. The American sprint sensation has become one of the most recognizable faces in global athletics. Known for her explosive starts, incredible top-end speed, and unforgettable personality, Richardson attracts massive attention whenever she steps onto the track. Many fans had hoped to see another showdown against America's fastest women. Instead, her absence has changed the outlook of the sprint events entirely. While no single reason can explain every athlete's decision, elite competitors often adjust their schedules based on fitness, recovery, and long-term championship goals. Managing the body throughout a demanding season has become increasingly important. Richardson is not the only athlete making changes. Other world champions and internationally recognized American stars have also withdrawn from scheduled championship events. Some are prioritizing recovery after an intense international season. Others are managing minor physical issues before they become major injuries. And some are focusing on arriving in peak condition for the biggest competitions later in the year. For athletes competing at the highest level, every race carries physical and mental demands. Sometimes, choosing not to compete today can improve the chances of winning tomorrow. That strategy has become increasingly common in modern athletics. Sports science now plays a major role in planning an athlete's competitive calendar. Coaches carefully monitor training loads, muscle fatigue, travel schedules, and recovery periods. Instead of racing every available meet, many champions choose only the competitions that best prepare them for major international championships. While fans naturally want to see their favorite stars compete as often as possible, athletes must balance entertainment with long-term performance. Even with several high-profile withdrawals, the USATF Championships remain one of the deepest national competitions in the world. The United States continues to produce incredible sprinting talent. Every year, new stars emerge, pushing established champions and proving they belong on the international stage. That depth means opportunities are now opening for younger athletes eager to make a name for themselves. Without some of the biggest favorites in the field, unexpected finalists, and perhaps even new champions could emerge. For Sha'Carri Richardson, the bigger picture remains unchanged. She has already established herself as one of the world's elite sprinters through remarkable performances on the international stage. Her powerful victories, confidence, and resilience have inspired millions of fans. Whether she's competing or recovering, expectations remain high whenever she returns to the starting blocks. Supporters will now be watching closely for updates on her preparation and upcoming races. The withdrawals have also reignited debate within the athletics community. Some fans believe elite athletes should compete whenever possible to support domestic competitions and reward ticket holders. Others argue that athletes have every right to protect their health and prioritize the events that matter most in their season. It's a difficult balance. Modern athletics is more demanding than ever, and careers can change dramatically because of one poorly timed injury. Many coaches believe smart scheduling is now just as important as physical training. Meanwhile, excitement surrounding the championships hasn't disappeared. Instead, the spotlight shifts toward the athletes who are still competing. Can an underdog seize the moment? Will a rising star produce a breakout performance? Could a future Olympic or world champion announce themselves on one of American track and field's biggest stages? History has shown that some of the greatest careers begin when opportunity unexpectedly arrives. For now, attention turns to what's next for Sha'Carri Richardson and the other athletes who have stepped away from these events. Fans will be eager to see when they return to competition and whether these strategic decisions ultimately help them perform at their best on the biggest stages later this season. One thing is certain: American sprinting remains one of the strongest and most exciting forces in global athletics, and every major championship continues to capture the attention of sports fans around the world. So, what do you think? Were Sha'Carri Richardson and the other world champions right to skip these championship events and focus on the bigger picture? Or should the biggest stars always compete at the USATF Championships whenever possible? Share your opinion in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this update, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest track and field news, Sha'Carri Richardson updates, championship highlights, and exclusive athletic stories. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and we'll see you in the next video.